I found something interesting in New Outlook today. Well, it's new to me and it's in the new version of Outlook, so I thought I'd share it. It's Add to Calendar, where you can turn an email into a meeting or an appointment. Not by replying to the email, but simply by adding it to your calendar. And you might think, why would I need this? Haven't you heard of meetings, Sarah? Well, I have heard of meetings and I do use them a lot, but some things come into me via email which would be better in my calendar, or I need to move into my calendar once I've received them. So, for example, I get an email and I need to block out time in my calendar to make sure I can deal with it appropriately. Or I get a request for an event, or I book an event which comes in as an email confirmation but not a meeting invite. And this might be a doctor's appointment, it might be a work appointment equally well. And I just want to block out the time in my calendar so it doesn't get taken up with other things and I don't forget about it. Booking travel tickets, getting email confirmations. Again, I like to block out the time in my diary, especially as I use the bookings link to offer people the opportunity to book space in my calendar. I need to reserve that time so it's not available. Expiry dates for things. You get notifications coming in by email of something you've bought, a subscription, or anything you've signed up to. I've just renewed the Apple push notification certificate for my tenant this morning. It doesn't really matter what it is, but it expires in 12 months' time. So that is added now as an appointment to my calendar to remind me to go and do it in 12 months' time. So how do we do this? Well, quite simply, what you do is you go to the My Day pane, that little calendar with the tick icon that you can see in white, that's at the top of the new version of Outlook. This is the new Outlook for Windows desktop app that I'm using here. Set it to the calendar option. You can see we've got calendar underlined in the screenshot. And then I simply drag my emails across into this pane. Now, as I drag them across, I have the Add as a Task option and Add as an Event option down at the bottom there. So I drag them into the Add as Event option, and then I simply edit the appointment to suit. Let's see this in action. If, like me, you get a lot of emails that end up being things that you have to do in a particular time period, but not meeting invites, I've found just the thing for you. If you drag your email over into this calendar pane on the right hand side in the new Outlook, you can create a new meeting, a new event in your calendar from the email. You can pick your date and time as normal, but in the body of the appointment it has all of the details of the email. Now, in my work stream, that's incredibly useful. Hopefully it'll be helpful for you too.